As a non-binary person, my transition goal is to be so androgynous that nobody can tell what my assigned gender at birth was. And so the most affirming thing that can happen to me, and it happens all the time, is when a transphobic person comes at me, either in person or online, and they're like, "You'll always be a man." You fool. You absolute buffoon. You thought you were insulting me, but you were actually giving me confidence. I've won. I've already won!
Can we fast forward to go down on me? Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective. You come along because I love your face, and I'll admire your expensive taste. And who cares if an intervention? I wanna be praised from a new perspective, but leaving now would be a good idea. So catch me up on getting out of here. Every hot trick got something on the side. You can slide, you can stay, it's whatever you decide on. I give no fuck, goes from easy. Without you by my side, I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my.
This is the police speaking.
Paging Dr. Beat. Emergency, emergency. Paging Dr. Beat. Emergency.
Not my problem, that's just not my problem. Not my problem, that's just not my problem.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Gibby.
She doesn't speak English.
I'm still Gibby.
I'm not worried about silly things like labels. People can call me whatever they like. They can even call me Dookie. Never call me Dookie!
Unfair things non-binary people have to deal with.
And she...
Oh, I go by they, them pronouns.
Right. So you're one of those. I don't believe you're non-binary.
Why?
Because you dress so feminine.
What?
Boys to the left, girls to the right.
Sir, I don't identify as male or female.
Well, science says otherwise, so go stand with the girls.
I'm just gonna use she, her pronouns for you. It's easier for me. But she, her pronouns make me uncomfortable.
Answer my questionnaire.
Yeah, sure. You've only got male and female on this.
Oh, I am sorry that I didn't put a tack helicopter on there.
I think I'm an athlete.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, I think I'm an athlete, and sometimes I feel like you guys don't see me that way.
Bob, did you get those bathrooms mopped yet?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, sir. I mean, boss. I mean, poobah.
Can you help me? I've lost them. I can be more specific. Them.
You should totally get one of those.
A vagina?
Yeah.
Oh, I've already got one.
Really? You've got one?
I take it with me everywhere.
No, you lie. You don't have one on you now.
Yep, never gonna get it.
What?
So you're trans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what are you? I'm a trans feminine non-binary person. Oh god, here we go. Why do you have to make things so complicated? What do you mean by that? All these new terms and labels, it's just too much. Well, respectfully, a lot of people's coffee orders are more complicated than my identity. And some 5-year-olds know over 20 different species of dinosaurs, so I think you can learn a few more terms surrounding gender. How do you expect me to keep up when you make up a new identity every 5 minutes? I mean, all words are made up. It doesn't mean the truths that they point to aren't real. And there are hundreds of words added to the dictionary every year, and I don't hear you complaining about them. No, it's all just too much. much. Look, it just feels that way because you are resisting this new information. Remember that us trans and non-binary people were not born knowing all these terms. We weren't magically granted this information after coming out. We had to educate ourselves about our own identity and then pave the way for language to reflect our real lived experiences. And then are expected to graciously educate you on top of it. Instead of seeing us as an exception, see us as proof that it's possible for you to keep up. I just think it's gone too far. Okay, listen. Studies show that the words we use shape the way we see the world. These are tools to help us point to different facets of our experience in this body. And putting words to an experience helps us embrace it and share it with those we love. So I hope that more and more terms are coming, because guess what? People are complicated! And we deserve to have a vast arsenal of language that we can use to make sense of all the chaos. Language drives connection. Connection with our deepest truths and the hearts of those around us. So you can keep resisting change and then blame us for your discomfort when you realize you've been left behind. Or you can get over yourself and hop on the train. Choo-choo, bitch. The choice is yours.
If I was non-binary, I would change my name to Screwdriver, and I would get like a shaggy haircut and dye my hair completely green, and I would hoverboard or one wheel everywhere. And I never got my driver's license, and I never am ever going to. And you don't even see me walk around the school buildings. Like, I don't walk, I only hoverboard. Like, I go to the doctor for a checkup, and they're looking at my feet, and they're kind of like rounded down, like around where the hoverboard, where there's space is for that. Like, my feet are curled down, my heels are kind of curled back, and the doctor's like, that's not okay, like, you need to stop doing that. So whenever I stop hoverboarding, because I have to, I just get in a wheelchair, and I never learn how to walk again because I just don't care. And then I have tattoos on my knuckles, and it spells C-U-N-T, and then on the other hand it spells P-O-O-P. And then sometimes I'm like the strongest one in my group, so like if somebody comes up and starts harassing us, then I have to protect us. So I say, you want a fist full of pussy, or you want a fist full of shit? And then based on whatever they say, I punch them, and if they don't answer, then I give them knuckle sandwich by like pressing my knuckles against their face. And my best friend's name is actually Knuckle.
But you don't look gay. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just...
So I'm non-binary, but I was born as a man, which makes it a lot more difficult for people to accept the fact that I'm non-binary, which I find really interesting. I saw this TikTok years ago when I first came out as non-binary that was about they, them pronouns with this person. It was that audio that was like, you're a boy. These are for girls only. And it was just people talking about they, them pronouns when like an assigned male at birth person tries to claim they, them pronouns. I am on feminizing hormones. I formerly identified as a trans woman, but I think more true to my identity is being non-binary, and I was only able to explore that space because I wasn't allowed to explore that space when I looked like a man. When I looked like a man, nobody really accepted or took me being non-binary particularly seriously. It was just a funny, silly little thing, and they always he-himmed me, so I felt forced into this feminine space. And granted, I wanted to look feminine. I wanted to be on feminizing hormones. This is amazing and euphoric to me, and I love my body. But it's very difficult because I was only able to accept and come out as non-binary once people started perceiving me in a more feminine way, because they didn't accept that I was non-binary when I looked like a man. And now that I look like a woman, people think that it's more okay to call me non-binary. I think it speaks to a way that the patriarchy and the way that infects our minds makes us perceive masculine people as incapable of escaping the gender binary or incapable of identifying any way outside of it. So any deviation from the gender binary comes from a feminine side, which I find to be an interesting and gross reality of coming out as transgender, and one that I hope to improve on as a very masculine former man who is now a non-binary person.
This is where you wanna be.
Day one of being non-binary, and I get asked a lot, when did you realize that you're actually a non-binary person and not a trans woman? The answer is complicated, and it took me many years to actually realize. Growing up as a teenager, I was never able to identify with the label man. The only logical solution for me back then was to transition to be a woman. This is what I used to look like for the past 10 years. A lot of the time, I felt really happy, but as the years went by, I caught myself struggling to identify with the word woman and womanhood in general. There are many words nowadays to describe what I'm feeling. Non-binary, genderfluid, genderqueer, androgynous. I feel like all of them have a similar meaning, at least to me. I just want to live life being somewhere in between. And I want to present a little bit more masculine because that's what has been making me the most happy recently. Gender is a journey and people's transitions can look very different, and all of them are equally valid. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of being non-binary.
I'm not a boy. I'm not a girl. My gender isn't gendering. My gender isn't gendering. I am non-binary. I am non-binary. Please respect me. Please respect me.